In 1121, during the height of the Crusades, the English lord Maximilian Archias led his army to war. They sailed across the seas and landed upon the Syrian shore. Where others came to fight what they saw as a holy quest, Archias was interested only in exploiting an excuse to satisfy his avarice and his thirst for blood. His army cut a swath through the desert lands, laying waste to everything in its path. They razed every village, leveled every city, and salted every field along their bloody march. They raped, killed, burned and plundered through the land, all the way to the Persian citadel of Kalpeshwa. There Archias found the scepter of Arishvain. He became transfixed, obsessed with his new acquisition. He ordered his men home, where the true power of this sacred relic became manifest. The fields of his lands became barren. An unholy plague swept through and killed all of the livestock. And his army, the loyal men who had followed Archias to war, were transfigured into the most foul and horrible monsters. The lands of Lord Archias were surely cursed, but his twisted obsession with the scepter would not allow him to part with it. He loved it, and he guarded the priceless treasure jealously. And that's where I come in. You see, the thing about stealing something priceless is, I could ask whatever I want for it, and someone will pay it. Well, let's just have a look at what I'm up against. Let's see, 40-foot-high walls, 2-foot-thick stone, barred windows, impenetrable iron-reinforced gate, and all of it guarded by an entire garrison of giant mutated goblins. And I thought this was going to be hard. Alright, according to the architectural plans for that keep, my only way in is going to be an invisible door on the roof. I'm not looking forward to scaling that. Hello? What's all this? Drinking on the job? You just can't find good mutant help these days. Looks like I might not have to make that climb after all. You just hold that pose, gorgeous. Yeah! Ah! Sleep tight, handsome. You'll never know how close you came. Now, somewhere on this roof is an invisible door that leads directly into the treasure vault. Or else, there's no door at all. Now that would be disappointing. Let's just find out. Dust of seeing costs a pretty sixpence, but it beats groping about this roof trying to find a trap door that may or may not exist. There we go, much better. Now, who puts a door to their treasure chamber on the roof? I haven't seen this sort of silliness since the Well of Souls in Tanis, Egypt. Well, here goes. Yeah! My God, it's beautiful.
Magnificent. What a rare and wonderful creature you are. It truly is a shame that you will have to be sacrificed to lift the scepter's curse. Did you think it was chance, your learning of my treasure? That it was your skill that got you in here? It was I who saw to it that you would come across the knowledge of my possession of the scepter and learn of how best to steal it. It was I who allowed you to get this far. I have searched far and wide for a woman with violet eyes. You see, only such a woman could satisfy the curse and lift this ensorcelment from my lands and people.
If it means that much to you, you could always try putting it back where you found it.
You know, I was almost about to give up. I was almost convinced that no woman with purple eyes existed, that it was some sort of Persian trickery, a cosmic joke. Then I found you. You're doing me a great service, my dear. I'll commission a statue to be sculpted in your likeness to adorn my great hall to commemorate you, once you're dead.
Joy, can't wait.
Nor should you have to. Quickly, while it is in your body! Destroy it, while the spirit is still flame!
Enough!
What?
You love this thing, do you? Well then, I'll show you its true nature.
How fantastic.
Fiends, infidels, defilers, you dare desecrate my temple and pilfer my scepter. My curse will be lifted from you upon your dying. Tremble thee before my terrible fury, and behold your reign's end. And look upon thy death.
No! Oh!
I can't say I'm exactly sure of what happened to me back at the keep, or why I'm just giving the scepter back to these people. Dear God, I hope being host to a goddess hasn't turned me into a conscientious do-gooder sap or anything sickening like that. I need to do something naughty, quick. You know, I did hear of a large, poorly guarded golden idol in Marrakesh.